One. Hey, it's Joey with GeekTyrant.
And I'm Billy.
We are here at CinemaCon still. We're like wrapping things up, but Disney, closed out the event with a big presentation from some of their upcoming movies. One of those movies, 20th Century Fox, Predator, Badlands.
Now, I didn't know what to expect from this. I was excited to see it, but I didn't know what we were getting ourselves into.
Yeah.
And then Elle Fanning comes out and blows our minds even more when she said, I'm not necessarily with the good guys, per se. I'm kind of hanging out with the Predator in this one.
So there's this unlikely alliance between a human and a predator, okay? But wait, there's more, because this movie is the first Predator movie that we're going to see that is not set on Earth.
Nope.
This is set on some kind of hunting battle planet. It is like a desolate planet. You've got trees and foliage and stuff that come alive
And explode.
Explode.
It's crazy.
There are
There
are monsters, alien monster creatures in this thing that make the Predator
look like
creature look like Tinker Toys.
Right? So here's the thing. This is a whole new design for a Predator. I've never seen a Predator like this before.
It's like a young, hot Predator.
Yeah, I think that's what they were going
I
for,
think
really.
that's what they were going for. They're like, we really need to make this Predator look different, and it looks like a very young Predator. I mean, the Predator skin is unlike any Predator skin we've seen before.
Right.
It looks slick and
it's almost like a human Predator hybrid. That's what I was thinking.
But not really, because it is a Predator.
Yeah, he's not as big.
I mean, when he screams, he's got the
and it's a good one. It was a good one. That was a good scream.
It's a really interesting design, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I'm okay with the new Predator
take
design. Why not? But basically, the hunter becomes the prey, right? So this Predator is pretty much in survival mode.
Right.
Because there's these creatures I told you about earlier. They are basically Elle Fanning in the trailer says, you are hunting unkillable creatures. These creatures can't be killed. Right. And so, I mean,
this is going to be intense.
He's basically being hunted by these things. Everything.
From what they showed us in the trailer, he's being hunted by everything. But it looked really good. The production on it was fantastic.
Yep.
You were definitely immersed in a different world. There was you felt like you were there with it, with the way it was shot. It was fantastic.
It looks so cool. I, as a big Predator fan, and I loved Prey. Prey was a great movie. And this one is just going to be, it's different. It is not Prey. It is not the first Predator. It is not Predator 2. It is not Aliens versus Predator. This is its own thing, a whole separate story. They're just expanding the world with new stories. And I love that because I've always thought that should be the way this franchise and other franchises should be handled. Expand, tell stories from across the galaxy with other characters. And they're doing it with this, and it looks great. And it looks like it's going to tell a great, simple story, but it's going to blow minds with how they bring that story to life.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I'm going to back you up on this one. It seems like now they've made it into an anthology series where you see Predators in different scenarios, where they've been, how they fight, and I think that is the best way to do this franchise because I love the franchise too, and it just seems fresh and exciting. It's not the same old that you've seen before. Yeah,
and Elle Fanning looks like she gives a great performance in there. There's some interesting things going on with her. At one point, her eyes roll back in her head. We just see the whites of her eyes. I'm not quite sure. There's something about her.
Something's going on.
They don't, obviously, they're not going to reveal it, but they definitely are like, hey, she may not be what you expect or something. I don't know. There could be twists and turns that we don't see coming that are just teased in the trailer that we saw.
Yeah. She purposely said, this is the only thing I can tell you guys about my character in this movie, and that's that she's buddied up with one of the Predators. And that was it. She said, I can't say anything else.
Yeah. And then she showed us the footage. And then the crowd went wild.
Right. It was really unexpected for all of us. Anybody that was sitting in the group that we were sitting in was like, whoa, like no one expected that.
Jaw-dropping, cool visuals, cool stuff, guys.
Cool.
So this is a movie to look out for. Before we end, though, again, I'm going to ask Billy, is there anything else that you could think of that you saw in the trailer that you just wanted to share?
There was a new weapon in this one that
Okay.
I'd never seen before, but there was two predators fighting it with it. It was kind of like a mix of a great battle sword and a lightsaber.
Oh, yeah, what was that thing?
Red lining. I don't know, but it was cool as heck, man.
Okay, yeah, I just remembered that.
They just
Glad
start
I asked
throwing
you.
down with it. Yeah, I was like, man, that's freaking cool.
So be prepared when that trailer drops. We'll put it up on the website for you. Thank you for watching. We really
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it, guys. We're almost done with CinemaCon here, but movies are happening all the time, so we'll see you there. We will see you at the movie.